simply because...
I just don't know, how does it turn up live on here?
Okay, so
How
I got
does it
this
do it?
pretty cool radiation detector.
I know you don't know. I have to figure it out.
Geiger counter.
I know.
We're going to see if we're getting any kind of a I'm going to get this hooked up over here. We're just going to be doing some diagnostics right now in the chat room, but we are watching the chat if you have any questions. I'm going to get the battery back up on this.
Okay. Well, I thought they had it live here. Now I'm confused and I'm not really happy. You know how it's going to work out? How is it going to work out, Golden Orbs? Tell me, because I don't. Uploads. Why is that featured on the home? The Northwest Radiation Check. Why is that featured? Playlists. I mean, I'm just trying to figure this out.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically XSplit didn't give us a heads up about anything. We're happy as happy can be, but I mean, we're happy to be broadcasting, so. I missed Sarah a lot last night, but she needed to go out and have a time on the town with her friend, so that was good. I'm just happy that we were able to broadcast finally. We've had nothing but problems with XSplit, and we did an automatic download of a new XSplit program. They never told us there was a new one, so their help screen doesn't auto-update, so it's kind of strange. Most likely the problem we were having on our end at the end of the show last night was XSplit related, but the problem that Vaughn was having in the chat room was related to the overwhelming need for people to come into our room and unable to do that, and Miss Scruffy decides to bump us down to the back of the list in order to keep our guest total down. I care. Okay. So I'm going to do a little update over here on some things. I'm going to restart this computer and shut it. See, I've shut it down with an auto. See, Windows is doing so many updates. Flash has to follow. None of these companies work together with each other. So when one company does an update, another one has to figure it out after the fact and then find out what the update was. And then there's no team play, no team playing. And that's because the government hasn't really set any standards. Never did. It took 10 years for the government to actually devise a plan to deal with the internet. And then when they did, they just want to tax us and create a utility, which is exactly what the government does. They tend to do everything wrong, and this is why bad leadership has tainted our government, tainted the ability of our government to succeed, and it's forced a lot of people